Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to this Inform Oscar player review. Now, this guy cost me just short of 150k, and in the 6 games I played, he scored 3 times and got 4 assists, which overall is a pretty good record, but I've got to say, I don't actually think he was as good as his record actually suggests. And just quickly, I have no idea why this card has 39 owners. That is pretty weird. Anyway, let's talk about this card a bit more. One thing you need to be aware of is the medium high work rates, which in my opinion did affect him quite a bit, and that was very frustrating. Anyway guys, looking at the in-game stats, first of all, in the physical ones, you can see one that stands out a lot. 36 strength. This guy in game is very freaking weak. He can be pushed around and pretty much just knocked off the ball, so he is very easily dispossessed of the ball. On the flip side of things, he does have some good skill attributes, including the 86 dribbling, 80 finishing, which is good for a midfielder, 85 long passing, and 88 short passing. Oscar's got a 3-star weak foot, so if you can keep the ball onto his right foot, you will definitely benefit from doing so, and he also has 4-star skills, which obviously will benefit you skillers. Into the clips we go, and we do start off with a nice delivery from Oscar from a corner, which Ramirez heads home to make it 3-0 in that game. Now, before we continue, if you're thinking about picking up Inform Oscar, one thing I will say to you is, he took a bit of a while to get used to. The first 3 games, he was absolutely terrible. Towards the end, he got good, started getting more assists, and they're picking up more goals. But at first, he was pretty wasteful, as you can see there. Putting that shot onto the post, probably should have scored that one. Gets another chance here where it's whipped into him, and he puts it straight at the keeper. I'll credit him with a good bit of positioning in those situations, but he really should have been putting the ball in the back of the net. On the screen right now is the first goal he scored for me. As you saw, it did come from a simple set piece. We played it through. Oscar wriggled through the defence with his good bit of dribbling and ball control before putting the ball in the back of the net. He can finish, but yeah, not very consistent, but he is a midfielder, so that's expected. And since he is a midfielder, let's talk a bit more about his passing and his chance creation. Now, I've got to say, his long passing was fantastic, but I actually didn't think too much to his short passing, which is quite surprising considering in his in-game attributes, his short passing is actually better than his long passing. On the ball, he is fantastic, but if he does get crowded around by defenders, they will just take it off him with ease. As I said earlier, he's very weak, can easily just be pushed around, and the ball will soon belong to your opponents. So before we end, I do want to go over the negatives about this card. We've already spoken about the strength, it impacts him a lot, but the other thing that I had an issue with was his positioning and work rates. Now and then, he'd be in the right position, but I feel like his work rates definitely held him back, and on counter-attacks especially, when I want my attacking midfielder going forward, this guy was just chilling in midfield, and sometimes chilling with the defence. So should you pick up this Inform Oscar card? No, I would just stick with the non-inform, especially considering the price of this Inform Oscar card. I didn't really find any difference between this inform and the non-inform, so just off that, probably not worth picking up the inform at this time. He's a good attacking midfielder, but not a great one, and definitely not worth over 100k. There are much better Premier League cams to buy in FIFA for much less, so bear that in mind. Anyway guys, that is my review on Inform Oscar. Hope you have enjoyed this player review. If you have, please remember to leave a like on the video. Team of the Year next week, so hopefully we'll bring you some Team of the Year reviews. Have a good day guys, adios.